freaking tired. Promise. Nothing's wrong. Just tired. What? Give me 1 second. Cross-eyed trying to look at the freaking screen. Oh yeah, that's marginally better. I'm gonna put my glasses on. We'll see how I feel. Promise nothing's wrong. It's just tired. No direct light. No need to scare everybody. I did enough of that in reality. Hi, Sam. Alright, and just to recap, this is what I'm working on. I decided to do patchwork pink because it's all like Frankenstein-y put together, so I think it'll be cool. Going garish. Right? Yeah. Coraline is fabulous. One of my favorite movies. Hi, Mike. Oh yeah, I read the book. Well, I say read the book. I read the graphic novel. I personally prefer the graphic novel. They did a really good job of showing how freaky that freaking world was. Love watching that movie. Oh, thank you. My family's good. Yeah, I didn't have too bad a week. How about you guys? What about your highs and lows this week? Hello. What's everybody doing for Halloween? I'm going trick-or-treating with my daughter and nieces. What about you guys? Nice. That's unfortunate. Gonna be driving Uber. Nice. At least you're going trick or treating. True. But it's not something that a lot of adults participate in unless they have children. Oh, graphic novel. Um, it was Coraline. Sorry, still have a tickle in my throat left over from that lovely cold. But anyway, I don't know how many of you keep up with what's going on in the media, but certain authors kind of in trouble. Neil Gaiman, so I'm not gonna say I agree with anything he does. I will say that I do enjoy the writing. But I do like Coraline. My daughter loves the movie. I'll let her watch the book eventually. Or watch the book. Read the book. Holy crap. Read the book eventually. But I'd probably get her the graphic novel. That Gaiman's work, I've read some of it, like actually read it. It's really dry in places. Like, it's best done through visual novels of some sort. There needs to be something to help you get through it. own a science friendly in pain. Yeah. Look tired. Yep. But I'm always tired. If I slept until I felt better, I would not wake up. That's all right. You stay as long as you need to. I chose a parent and being sick on top of working. Yeah. Right. So I don't know if you guys have seen, I've been posting a couple, well, a picture a day at least, of pieces of my Halloween costume. Any guesses? Winner gets free shout outs. It cost you $5. Oh, you got one? Thank you. Can you guys hear my movie? Clearly Elsa. I only asked because there was a giant explosion in the movie. I'm watching From Hell, which is about Jack the Ripper. It has Johnny Depp in it as a really cool inspector. Saw it once, people. Yeah, it's one of my personal favorite movies. I've always enjoyed um, movies about history, like obscure, well, not obscure, but like history, mystery, stuff like that. This one's really good. I mean, there's literally no truth to any of it except the fact that it's about Jack the Ripper. But like the whole conspiracy theory about why Jack the Ripper was a thing, they've debunked it, even though it was a really popular theory. They debunked it because the one that they were claiming was the Ripper wasn't even like actively in service at the time, like not even remotely close, I think they said. So it couldn't have been him. Johnny Depp is your favorite. Nice. Yeah, he's not bad. Most things that I've seen him in, I'm pretty okay with watching time after time. One of my favorites is Chocolat, um, which is about this woman who moves to a small town in France and opens a chocolaterie, but she's a little too modern and progressive for the town. So a lot of them go out of their way to try to get her out of town, but she brings a lot of change. And Johnny Depp's in it. He, of course, plays her love interest. A, what do they call them? A water gypsy or something. That's what they call him in the movie. From Ireland, I think. Like doing that. Yeah, that was a good one. I watched that one mostly because of the chocolate. Like I want to try all of these, all this chocolate. I will say I'm kind of surprised there aren't more Jack the Ripper movies. I know they had the show, they call it Whitechapel, I think. That's not the same. I don't know. TV shows aren't the same as movies. Movies to me feel kind of like books. They tell, they tend to tell, if they're done well, right, and well enough, one complete story. Yes, they may leave hooks for others, but for the most part, it's a pretty complete story. Whereas a TV has so many directions it can go in, so many characters, so many storylines, blah, blah, blah. No, not as enjoyable to me. Yeah, it feels like I've been doing that. Holy crap. Mm. No, I don't smoke. For any of you watching who are wondering, no, I don't smoke. But yeah, Wolf's not wrong. It does feel like that. Okay. Do you guys remember on TikTok or on the internet for a while, people were biting cattail? Oh, not cattail. What are they called? I don't know. Those plants, those really big fluffy plants that grow in marshes. I think they're called cattails or something like that. Anyway, they were biting them, and they were always surprised when they were super fluffy and they got a mouthful of nasty ass fuzz. That made me laugh because, like, you people clearly haven't been outside enough to know you don't do that. give you guys a picture update in a second. Just want to finish just real quick. No, that's good. I appreciate you being here for as long as you've been here. There, we're complete. Bye, Wolf. What do you guys think? Should I do the sky or just leave it like this? Because I'm kind of okay with leaving it like this. I haven't ended. No, Wolf just had to go back to work. I haven't ended. I'm just watching a good part of my movie. Flipping through to find the next thing I'm going to color. Thanks. What is your idea? Okay. Okay. Misha Collins. Okay. Okay. I have a feeling I know where this is going. Okay. I don't think so. I don't remember. It's been so long since I filmed those. I'll have to go back and and watch them. Oh, that'll be terrible. But Carla is, for all intents and purposes, an only child. She technically has half brothers with through Mikasa because Mikasa is her surrogate, and then Mikasa had children with John, so technically she had children that way, or she has siblings that way. Mm, okay, so he gives him the positive one that Mikasa took and says that they're expecting. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I could do that. I like that. Excuse me. No, I really like that idea. Oh, yeah, I like that. Well, luckily for me, most of my hangouts are recorded and are uploaded, so if I need to go back and revisit, I will. But no, thank you for the idea. I'll definitely keep that in mind because I have that idea. I have the one I'm currently working on. I still keep saying I'm working on because I need to do it. I have another one um, that involves Hanji doing some. I do sometimes rewatch my streams. Actually, I have a couple times. But anyway, I have the one I'm working on. The one you just suggested is a good one. I'll do that. I have one that's um, Hanji doing some experiments, which are hilarious. I have a bunch of shorts I want to do, and then I have an idea of then I have the idea of doing some shorts. I have a couple of ideas on that one too, and the idea of using future Aaron and a couple of them to talk to past Aaron and shit. Oh, have you? You haven't missed much, Sam. I finished the picture. It's about all I've done. And Cheyenne was giving me an idea for a future video, which I probably will use. It's a really good one. I like it. What have you written, Cheyenne? And now I'm asking Cheyenne what kind of fanfic she's been writing. Oh, wow. Damn. Man, this movie's so good. Sorry. I've decided my next picture next week will be this one, Little Medusa. Hmm. Interesting. God, that's such a cool. Hmm. Man, I wish I could talk more. Makes me cough so much. So, do you guys have any guesses what my Halloween costume is going to be based on what you've seen so far? I was actually reading a fic. Um, oh, well, interesting. Oh, really nothing. Interesting. Interesting. I was going to say a fic I read recently was a very interesting one. Interesting in the fact that I hadn't even thought of this at all. So I recently got into reading a lot of Spidey Pool, and this one was I was just so like, wow. It's Regency era, so Bridgerton, and it kind of takes place in like the Bridgerton setting. It's not Bridgerton per se because it doesn't have any of the characters, but it's like the setting and the aristocracy and all that. It's ABO, but in a different way. They're werewolves. They're like it's not just they're it's a dynamic. It's actually like it's a reason they're werewolves, and it's apparently sought after to have blood that's very close to the werewolf. Um, Spidey Pool isn't disgusting. Like 100 out of 100 times, Spider-Man is an adult. It's not. I haven't actually seen any that are underage, and I've gone through quite a bit. They're all where he's an adult, so it's fine. Everybody writes it that way, from what I've seen. Like I said, I haven't seen any underage, but anyway, it was really good because it's like I hadn't thought about the dynamic, like adding the dynamic of the werewolf into the ABO. Like I've seen a lot of ABO, but none where they actually focused on what it goes back to, which is the wolf thing. It was so well done. It was really good. I was very pleased. I'm like, oh my god, I'd watch that. If this were a show, I'd watch it completely. I'd be obsessed with it. Yeah, I haven't seen any that were teen. No, most of the ones I find, they all say like Spider-Man's at least in his 20s. So I'm like, okay, whatever. You don't like Deadpool in general? I like Deadpool. I find him hilarious. But I understand that he's not everybody's cup of tea. But again, I'm more going back to the whole like I just wanted to give preference to the fact that because then the person who wrote the Spidey Pool thing, not only did they incorporate like Spider-Man and his group, they also incorporated like the X-Men and everything and made them lords and ladies, and they had the Fantastic Four in there. It was so well done. Like they used the Spidey Pool thing as like the main focus, but they made the world so enriched by the other characters that we don't see a lot of like we don't see a lot of in media right now. Like again, we have the X-Men and Fantastic Four and all of uh, Spider-Man's group, um, and then they had some obscure ones brought in, like the one from the Wolf by Night thing, that family, and a bunch of other. It was so well done. I was just so in awe of how well intricately they wove the world. It was so wonderful. I really enjoyed that part. I was like, yeah, the Spidey Pool thing was great, but damn, they did a good job of just like everything felt natural. It felt natural that these people interacted. It felt natural that this was that way, and oh, it was just phenomenal. Well, no, I didn't date myself because they're actual comics, but that they were included in the story because the X-Men, are a thing. They have been a thing for like the last I don't know when did X-Men come out? The 80s? Yeah, because the comics at least came out in the 80s because the show came out in the 90s. Mm. I'm not very good with dates and times on that stuff, but anyway, and then the Fantastic Four, I think we're even earlier than that. But anyway, it was just so cool that they were incorporating more. I'm like, and then they could have, if they really wanted to. And of course, they had the Avengers and everything. They had Cap and Iron Man and a few others, more in mention than being present. But the author could have easily written a bunch of spin offs about each of these characters in this world, and it would have felt just as natural. It was, they did an excellent job, and I hope they write more. I'm like, please write more. I need more of this. This needs to have to have more added to it. It's just like it needed more. I rarely find um fics that I want more from. Most of the time they end pretty satisfactorily, and I'm just like, you know what, that was great. That was awesome. I don't need more of this. Nope, I need more Regency Marvel. I need more Marvel Regency. I need that. That needs to be a thing. That needs to be the thing. That would be great. Moon is Captain America. Yeah, I fucking wish. Thanks. All right. Well, it is that time, my lovely little Titans. I hope you guys had fun. I certainly did. You guys have been awesome. I really enjoyed chatting with you guys, old and new. I hope you have a great night, a great week, and I will see you in the next video. Happy Halloween, everybody. Bye bye.